been out cold a couple of days now.
Yes, you're saying things right. Doc Mitch was a skeleton, and welcome to the Fallout New Vegas Randomizer mod. So, what exactly is this mod? Well, hence the name, it randomizes everything, including enemy types, weapons, and even the gravity. And without further ado, this is where I introduce our main character, Simon Cowell III.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Aside from randomizing the world, this mod also randomizes all our special skills, so I stuck with that and then I answered all the questions and went on my merry way. So what exactly is our goal here? Why are we doing this? Well, our friend Simon Cowell here has a rivalry with Mr. House. Ever since they were younger, they always got in fights together. This is so stupid. Anyways, we're killing Mr. House. So as per New Vegas tradition, we started off by going to the saloon. However, we didn't know where this door led. Confused at where we were, I opened up my Pip-Boy and saw that we were in Vault 19. Wait, is there a Vault 108 jumpsuit in Vault 19? After a little bit of waltzing around, I finally found the exit, so I opened it and decided to leave using the ladder outside. Through this ladder, we found ourselves in Higgs Village. I have never really found this place in Fallout New Vegas before, so I was confused. I got stuck in the fountain as well, but after a while, I realized that this was a DLC area, and I was severely underleveled for this, so I rushed out as soon as possible. I thought it would be a good idea to appreciate the local wildlife, such as the Robo-Scorpion Mark 1 in the giant spore plant, and then I decided to leave, because I was bored. Unfortunately for me, out of all the portals, I took the horror game portal, which led me to my untimely demise. Of course, after being absolutely stupid and returning, thinking that I could take everybody on, I left and did what every sane person would do. Through this door, we found ourselves in Camp Golf, and after a short trek down the hill, I encountered doors galore. There are a lot of doors that we could possibly go into. Roll a dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In order. Alright, so here we have a die. Roll one die. Let's see what we get. 4. Right there. Are you friendly?
Going to eat the next fucking rat I see.
Personally, I'm not a very big rat enjoyer, so I left as soon as possible and tried to find another way out, where we found a sewer grate that led us to the Repcon's camp. So I assessed the area, checked my Pip-Boy to see if there was any place that we could go, had a little bit of a chat with the locals, and then used the bathroom. The hatch led us to Harper's shack out in the wasteland, where we saw some enemies and got in a little bit of a gunfight. So after clearing them all out, we ran out of bullets, so I went melee and discovered what might be a Dark Souls boss. And so after desperately trying to heal myself up, I notice on my Pip-Boy that there's a teleporter that leads us back to the salon. Of course, not before knocking this friendly person out and borrowing their rocket launcher, Annabelle. Under fire, I quickly made my way through the door and ended up in the salon. So we were told to meet Sunny outside, so we had no choice but to fast travel back to Good Springs. So when we got there, Sunny tried to make us practice shooting. However, I'm already an expert in shooting, and I don't pick hard targets. And after becoming quote-unquote vilified, I found the nearest door out of here and hightailed it. And while looking for the nearest exit, I also decided it would be a good idea to look for who asked. So we find the door unlock it, and make our way to the other side, where we encounter something that's a little bit weird. After we were done with whatever that was, we head over to Repcon headquarters and discover our brand new best friend, Ray. Hi, Ray. So I headed into Repcon headquarters and forgot to hit record, and then remembered mid-fight while I was almost about to die with a fiend. On the fiend that we just blew up was a set of Chinese stealth armor, so we wore that and then proceeded to stealth with a rocket launcher on our back. Through the next door, we ended up in a hotel with a bunch of convicts inside, and despite our low health, they were nowhere near killing us. Even though I missed every single shot, it's completely fine because we ended up killing them flawlessly. I looked for an exit and finally found one after a while, and then got teleported to another DLC area. As soon as we got teleported here, we got the perks Brainless, Heartless, and Spineless for whatever reason. Finally in New Vegas, I could finally feel our goal getting closer, and so I thought about where Mr. House might be, and then I thought he would be in the Ultra Lux, because where else would he be? Back in another dangerous DLC area, I finally found Mr. House. Except, not the right Mr. House. This was only a decoy. So I tried to leave, but I found out that I couldn't. The door was locked, so the only way to go was forward. This area was relatively hard as it is, but giving enemies random weapons really made it even harder. But eventually Simon Cowell III made it across, and even though he dodged a couple of landmines, he was relatively okay. Now that he was clear of the enemies, he had some room to breathe, and he just realized how hard this is. He can't keep going. He had to find Mr. House eventually. But after reaching the rest stop, he saw something written on the wall. "Quit your whining." His third eye was opened. Upon making this revelation, he heard Mr. House's dogs outside. He had sent a bunch of robots to clear him out, but that was no use for them. They managed to do a little damage, but that only weakened him. He made his way to a bridge where he could see safety on the other side. Limping and hurt, he took the time to heal himself, but little did he know that it's no use in this area. Everything's gonna kill him. He tried looting around for any items that might help him with Mr. House, but all he found was pain and suffering. Everybody was out to kill him. But luckily, after much running, he finally found an exit and took it as soon as he could. And lucky for him, it was a safe zone, so he just took the opportunity to sleep and heal his wounds. Simon Cowell III, you're almost to Mr. House. Even he knows this. Reminiscing on the old times, he feels ready. He wakes up from his power nap and searches the area before he heads through his final door. His friend Ray giving him his final goodbyes, knowing exactly what's gonna happen now. Hello, Mr. House. Long time no see. After all these years, I see you've been working on yourself.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
He didn't know what to think. In front of him stood his old friend, almost a brother. He couldn't kill him. But Simon Cowell III didn't come here for nothing. I'm sorry, my old friend, but I'll never forgive you for taking the last Pop-Tart. Is that the end of Simon Cowell III? Well, you can never count him out that easily. He took from Mr. House what originally belonged to him, a seat at the top of the world. And with this out of the way, Simon Cowell III can finally do what he's always wanted to do: honor his ancestors and host New Vegas Got Talent.